Hey Christians, I have a question.
Jew here, but go on.
Jesus, he called God Allah, right?
He actually generally calls God Father, but in that verse you mentioned, he's on the cross and quoting from the Hebrew Bible in its Aramaic translation. Eloi Eloi, lama sabachthani. Hear that o in oi rather than a? That proves he's using the Aramaic word for God, not the Arabic one.
He prayed to God and he put his head to the ground.
Yes, Jesus prayed prostrate in Gethsemane, but he also prayed standing, looking up, kneeling, and with his eyes lifted up. So Jesus' prayer practices were pretty varied, like a good Jew.
He fasted 40 days.
Well, at least according to Luke. But if he was following the example of Moses on Mount Sinai or Elijah on his way to Mount Horeb. This is a classic Jewish prophetic tradition.
He never ate pork.
I mean, the Gospels don't actually say anything about this, but since he was Jewish, he probably did follow that verse in the Torah you mentioned.
He was circumcised.
Yes, and Luke says it was done on the 8th day, just like every other Jewish baby. Fun fact, Muslims often circumcise much later, generally at ages 7 to 10, even at puberty. That 8-day rule, that's Jewish law.
He greeted everyone with salam alaikum, which means peace be upon you.
Close. He used shalom aleichem in Hebrew or shalma alechu in Aramaic. This was a classic Jewish greeting recorded in the Dead Sea Scrolls and in the Talmud. Salam aleikum in Arabic is related, but Jesus didn't speak Arabic.
He washed himself before praying.
Did he? The Gospels don't actually say anything about that. In that verse from the Torah you mentioned, well, that's about the priests washing before putting on their priestly robes, which doesn't really seem to have anything to do with Jesus, does it?
He forbade being drunk.
Actually, that's Paul instructing the Ephesians to avoid drunkenness. Jesus seems to have liked the stuff. His first miracle was turning water into wine. He drinks wine at the Passover Seder. And he was accused of being a wine drinker. So, not exactly a prohibitionist.
He taught everyone that there was only one true God.
Yes, and guess what? He's literally quoting the Shema. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is one. This is Judaism 101.
And his mother wore a headscarf.
Nice try, but that verse is about the women of Corinth and has nothing to do with Mary. Did Mary wear a headscarf? Maybe, I don't know.
So what religion was Jesus?
Jewish. Jesus was Jewish.